That's a temple cat at a Buddhist temple in China serving high fives and handing out blessings. For the Chinese embassy in the US, it was channeling some other animal altogether. Not a cat, but a wolf. Welcome to a special episode on China that Donald Trump is now waging a trade war with. I'm Manish Adhikari and you're watching First Things Fast.
从国际看，外部环境更趋复杂严峻。
In 2017, Chinese cinema halls began screening a movie called Wolf Warrior Part 2. It was China's Rambo meets India's border pretty much. A former Chinese Special Forces soldier in Africa fights Western mercenaries to protect Chinese nationals. A box office super hit, it fueled nationalism and many say even inspired China's wolf warrior diplomacy subsequently.
The term wolf warrior is now being used to describe China's increasingly confrontational approach to foreign policy.
Now, this aggressive diplomatic stance began to surface around 2017. This was around the same time President Xi Jinping was unrolling his vision of a more assertive China at a global level. More on that later, because first let's understand where China may be coming from. In 1978, Deng Xiaoping opened up a communist China. Factories boomed, foreign money poured in. By the 2000s, China was not just making cheap goods, it was building bullet trains and a digital empire. By 2010, it had overtaken Japan as the world's second largest economy. By the 2020s, 10 years later, China was not just the world's factory, it was a tech powerhouse. Huawei challenged Apple, BYD threatened Tesla, TikTok conquered Western screens. The US took notice, obviously. Trump launched a trade war all the way back in 2018. China fought back, not just with tariffs, but with words. Wolf warrior diplomacy took over. Gone were the carefully worded statements. Chinese diplomats turned combative. They clashed with Western leaders online, fired back at criticism. Although by 2022-23, signs emerged that this aggressive approach was backfiring. But in 2024, Trump returned. When he raised tariffs on Chinese goods to up to 20%, China's foreign ministry spokesperson Lin Jian hit back, saying putting extreme pressure on China is a miscalculation. If the US insists on a tariff war, trade war, or any other war, China will fight to the end. We urge the US to drop its bullying stance and return to dialogue and cooperation. The Guardian summed up the situation, saying wolf warrior style comments mark China's strongest rhetoric on US President Donald Trump since he entered the White House. So while this temple cat is handing out good fortune, Beijing and Washington are trading economic blows. And the world? Just watching and bracing. Maybe China should just send the cat to negotiate. High fives over tariffs any day, right? I'm Manish Adhikari. Thank you for watching First Things Fast.